Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly Pick a Card Tarot readings for the week of August 14th. If we haven't met, my name is Sydney, I'm the tarot guy next door, and I use my occult knowledge and intuition to help guide you towards life you want. If you have a situation you'd like me to take a look at, or if you just want to support what I do, you'll find information on my Patreon below. I'll be doing 5-card open readings, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the Tarot de Marseille with green Aventurine, the Tarot of the Divine with yellow Calcite, and the classic Rider-Waite-Smith with Carnelian. We also have 4 different oracle cards to choose from 4 different decks. So go ahead and pick which tarot deck and which oracle card resonate with you the most. It's totally fine if you're drawn to more than one, and you can pause this video if you need more time. As always with collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave aside what doesn't. If you want to jump straight to your reading, you'll find timestamps right below. And with that, let's go right to the readings. Alright, group 1, let's see what we have for you for this week. As you know, I'm going to throw down all 5 cards. Very interesting. This should be near perfect for you. Ooh, yeah. Group 1, this isn't going to be very long because I think your message is very simple, very straightforward, and it's not going to take me a long time to convey it. You're being invited to put yourself out there. That is the pretty clear background behind this whole thing dominating the entire reading. We have the the instability of the odd pips here, the only even one being the 2 of coins in the middle of your cross, which is nodding to some kind of change. And with the world card here, which basically I've gone on this rant many times. I can read the world card in many ways, and I think many of them are coming through in this message. The one of stepping outside of your comfort zone, and also the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new one. And we have the mastership of the emperor proudly facing outwards towards the world with the change and confidence at his back, ready to face the world. So again, no matter what aspect of your life this is about, I would invite you to consider which areas of my life have I been playing small, and really reevaluate if you're ready to take the step to put yourself out there more, or be more open or more public or more vocal with that aspect of your life. This is the message, and I have nothing more to say. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this reading, please give this video a like, and I'll see you in the oracle card portion. You can use the timestamps below to get there. All right, group 2, let's see what we have for you for this week. Whoops. So what's your cross looking like? This is the Queen of Swords reversed. I'm probably going to just name each card. This is the King of Cups reversed. 8 of Cups. This is the 7 of Swords reversed. And the 3 of Swords reversed. All right, don't panic. This is the 7 of Cups reversed at the bottom of the deck, because of course it would be. Just a second here. This should be well framed for you. All right, I'll see you right now. I got a very similar message last week. FYI, I recorded last week's readings yesterday, so this is very fresh for me. And given the message, it would make sense that some of you needed to hear this again. But really, don't let past heartbreak, don't let past disappointment force you to close in on yourself. I'm seeing some a need to move on, a need to pick a cup. It's like whatever this 3 of Swords represents for you, whatever heartbreak or disappointment is causing some confusion, which is actually, I don't even think it's causing confusion. I think it's causing you to get emotional and close in on yourself, to not be vocal with what your deep inner thoughts are. And you don't need to focus this at the source of the 3 of Swords. It could be a question of just moving on to channel this resentment and pain into something constructive. I think that is the challenge for you this week, Group 2. Is there anything else I even have to add? Because I really think I circled it all. Yeah, dwelling, it's so easy and tempting to fall into the trap of just dwelling on the source of your pain. But the quicker you take steps in any direction, the quicker you can realize how, life goes on. And I would really invite you to reflect on that, Group 2. So I think I'm going to end the reading on this solemn note. And I'll invite you to use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card reading. I'll see you there, Group 2. Oops. All right, Group 3. Let's see what we got. Very small packs. Interesting. I don't know. I don't really read the size of the piles that I get when I cut a deck, but I do notice, don't panic. This reading is looking nuanced, but not discouraging in any way, despite the Three of Swords being here. This is, it's good enough. It's funny, in many ways, this message is very similar to another one that I gave. You might have also come from that group. However, it's different enough where I think it's going to be interesting to bask in this message. A quote from Napoleon Hill's Outwitting the Devil, which I cited recently, actually, which is very apropos in this reading. Every disadvantage, every challenge, every disappointment contains within it the seed of an equivalent advantage. And I think that the question for you for this week, Group 3, no matter what challenges, or because this Three of Swords might not be something that you've already been dwelling on, it could be something that arises this week, and I would really invite you to focus on the question, how is this the best thing that's ever happened to me? I've thrown out this question very often on this channel. I can totally understand how people would roll their eyes when they hear it, but I believe very strongly that at least asking yourself the question helps open the gates to move forward. And I'm being way more dramatic than this reading implies, really. There aren't like, the saddest card is the Three of Swords here, and it's not like any of the other cards have this somber tone to them. So just keep in mind that as long as you trust that deep down you are enough, and that deep down you can transform this into whatever you want, even though it might take time, and you have to give yourself the time to manifest that. But as long as you stay on the horse and keep moving forward, whatever, instead of trying to treat these challenges like a karateka breaking the board with his forearm, to treat this like an aikido-ka, to take the energy and redirect it in ways that are fruitful to you, That's really the vibe of this whole reading. So I would encourage you to reflect on that. And if you like this video, please give this video a like. And if you don't want to watch me pick up your reading, you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump ahead a couple seconds. I'll see you there. Okay, let's get this party started. I always put these cards a bit more to the left than I'm thinking, so I'm trying to compensate. This should be good enough. All right, Group A, your card is regeneration. Very interesting, very apropos for at least 2 of the readings that I gave. Regeneration isn't something that happens overnight, but I would I would invite you to take care of yourself this week, get enough sleep, drink enough water, all that great stuff. And also don't put too much pressure on yourself, you know? I'm reminded of the caterpillar turning into a butterfly. During the middle part, there's that goo that transforms into the butterfly, you know? It's okay to give yourself that space this week. Group B, your card, do we finally have New Moon in Leo? No, we do not. This is New Moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. Very interesting. I'm just going to repeat what I said for Group A because the messages are so similar. Take time to center yourself. Take time to really dot your I's and cross your T's. Take time to really mull over the long-term plan, because I think that there's a risk of analysis paralysis if I harp too much on the meditate and contemplate thing. But really, Pisces is about dreams, among other things. And if you're in that energy, to really focus on what it is you want and ask yourself if the things that you want to do are really the best way to get towards that, you know? I guess some of you just needed to be reminded of that. Group C, your card is the Deer Spirit. Bring a gentle touch. I assume that people only watch their own card, but it's kind of crazy how in line all 3 of these have been. You catch more flies with honey than with vinegar, or whatever the saying is. You know, a watched pot never boils. It's important to not be too forceful, to let go and let God for this week, Group C. Group D, your card is Submission. This is Venus in Pisces. Holy shit. Let me stare at this card for a second here. If the lighting changes because I accidentally stopped the recording instead of pausing it. But Group D, I'll show you your card again right here. This card makes more sense to me if you change submission to surrender. And I think the message for this card is that taking time to really focus on your dreams and really bask in that joy and use that feeling, that emotion as fuel to motivate you forward is a feature, not a bug, and it doesn't have to be a prison. The cage that this bird is in does have an open door. You know, the recess or whatever that this cage is in, the curtains are drawn open, you know, so it's okay to enjoy the time that you spend in this meditative, contemplative state, because the vibe for this week is really that. And to just enjoy it and remind yourself that it's not a prison. It's just try to look at it as a place you go to chillax, you know, instead of things that are taking you away from more productive endeavors. I think that's the best that I can say without looping too much. So I'm going to end the video there. If you like the video, please give this video a like. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great week. Take care. I'll see you soon.